taking my vacation, and we knew it was going to be bad before it launched. So it was like a cleaning up an error that we already should have cleaned up. Whereas we did not know the Shiv was going to be this bad. Like, the Shiv has caught us off guard. And so this was one where we're like, well, let's see. So, Hoglegs. Appreciate the prime. I'm watching the stream for over an hour, but my stream coins don't increase. Really? That's weird. I have no explanation for that, but... Alright, we played Enlightened, we played Dusk, we played Ninja. What other comp is there that's good right now? Can anyone think of one that's good? I can't think of any. See, the joke is Divine is good. Maris Blage 1. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you. I mean, the game's handing it to me. I'm gonna do it this time. I passed it last time. I'm gonna do it this time. This will let some people see it who haven't seen it before, which I don't know how that's possible since every streamer is running it constantly, but... Divine Fortune game? I mean, you know me. If I have an opportunity to go Fortune, I'm going Fortune. So, does the stun from Trap Glog go through QS? It does. What the hell? That's a latency spike. Let's see here. Nothing good. So we just take that, do that, and we're done. Save this for Shiv, this for QS, this for Locket. Yay! Ash and Sarah, appreciate the prime. This does not mean we're locked into Divine, though. That's the positive here, by the way. By buying the Warwick, or excuse me, the Wukong, not Warwick. By buying the Wukong, we still have room to pivot out of this. So... Go AP Tom Kench? No. AP Tom Kench is not good. Hey, I've seen some streamers try this off-meta build with Divine and some shivs. It's pretty crazy. I love the John Cena wallpaper you've got in your streaming room. You're killing me. Alright, we're gonna play Divine, but we're gonna go re-roll Wukong. No, I'm just kidding. Divine Tom Kench? Oh god, Divine Tom Kench would be gross. It wouldn't be good, it'd just be gross. What do you think is a game or game genre that gets a lot of unnecessary hate? Do game genres get hate? Like whole game genres? Who is out there hating on whole game genres? I mean, I guess I hate, like, Madden, but... Alright, well, in order to actually play Divine, step one is actually hit Divine units, so... Let's see what everyone else is running. We have Cultist, we have Moonlight, we have Dusk with the Shiv, we have Elderwood, Duelist, brawler, brawler. Alright, a lot of brawlers. So. Battle Royales get some hate. I just don't understand, like, as a gamer, why hate another genre of games? I just don't understand it. Like, yeah, I personally don't have any interest in playing shooters. It's just not my thing. I think the only shooter I've ever really enjoyed was, like, Halo 1 and 2. Does that mean I hate they exist? No, obviously not. Yeah, don't understand it. False sense of elitism? Probably. Probably. Alright, so we want a bow for a Shiv, a glove, bow, glove, or armor. Bow, glove, or armor. Bow, glove, or armor. I'm taking the glove because it's on a 3 cost, except I'm not, which means I'm down to the armor. Oh well. Single player shooters are nice IMO like Gears of War, but yeah, competitive shooters are bonkers hard to get into. It just, for me personally, the skill test of who can point their mouse faster than the other person is not interesting to me. $16, $17, $18, $19. If we win, I'm gonna sell all this crap. That's not at all what FPS is. No, I know. It's more than that for sure. That's just the part that I suffer at and am not good at. Well, we didn't win, which means I'm keeping all this crap. I just won with 8 Divine, Ashe, Wukong, Warwick carry. Yep, it's pretty good. Second Tom over Aurelia? Probably should have. Actually, probably second Wukong, but either way, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's fine, we're gonna be losing for a bit anyway. It's all good. This will give us our item choices later. Frosty Teats, appreciate the sub. Very generous. DBB Muzziak, appreciate the prime, very kind. Is there any intention of buffing traits classes that seem to be behind everyone else? Yes, that's literally what we did this patch. We buffed Divine, which was behind everyone else, and we buffed the Death, which was behind everyone else. And then everyone goes and goes, "Why'd you do that?" It's like, because they were behind everybody else. So yes, Dazzler is probably the one in the need of most love right now. So there's our QS. So what do all the numbers on Ashe's ability tooltip actually mean? Pick one up and explain when you see one. Sure. I will do that, Gilded Fool. I will not even mark your question as complete, so I remember to do that. Hey Mort, one of the things that seems most important to the set is the level 7 mid-game transition towards your in-comp while maintaining some form of decent econ. Any tips on how to get better at this? To be honest, I don't. I'm not one of the better people at that either. It's one of the things I'm a little bad at, which is why I like to focus on making my decisions earlier. But definitely think it's one of those things that just takes practice and takes having an idea of knowing where you want to end up, so that when you see something, you can immediately lock in where it's like, okay, if I see this chosen, I need to make these moves, and just kind of like practice that flowchart a bit. Chucky Fries, appreciate the sub. I think we win this? The man Dazzler doesn't stack on itself, does it? It does not. I mean, we take those. I'm playing so slow and so greedy right now that what's going to happen is we're never going to hit Warwick. That's what's going to happen. We have the QS. I'll just chill on that for now. I could put it on Thresh, but... Hey, somebody requested a game song. Let's see what we got here. Have you thought about making an all-star set with favorite classes and characters from each set? I think that'd be fun. As long as it made cohesive sense, I think that'd be really cool. It's a Jax. Plans about keepers. Keepers need some love, but they're not top priority right now because keepers can do well. There are conditions where keepers do well, but agree that they do need some love. Especially 6 keeper, because there's no reason to ever go 6 keeper ever. Chosen legendaries is such a toxic thing. I don't agree, considering you have to be level 9. Any plans to nerf Hecarim or Vigor? It seems to be a strong counter to a fair amount of comps. Nope. I think those two are doing just fine. Don't think they need a nerf. What's the priority right now? Fixing this Shiv problem and Dazzler. Alright, so there are no bows, which means... And they already took the Warwick, which means we could just take Tyr to start a second Shiv, hopefully. Or we could take another Locket piece because it's on a 4 gold unit. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, that'll work for now. Because worst case, like I said, we might not still be playing Warwick, as crazy as that sounds. Okay, we chillin'. QSS Sedge? Sure. Yeah, we'll do it later. Oh, that's a scary Kindred. Boom. My team. Wait, we win this? No. No way we win this. Okay, good. I was about to say, how do we win this? Because, yeah, there's a world where we end up in this, actually, right now. And, in fact, technically, this is probably just better right now. Is there any work on a proper spectate mode, which you can switch between players and whatnot? Yes. I feel like the largest hindrance for competitive TFT right now is yes, yes. You do not have to preach to me. I agree. Spectator should have been done a long time ago. Hopefully we can get that done soon, is what I can say about that. Oh. Okay, Gilded Fool. Let me answer your question, by the way. So, basically, what Ash's ability actually says is you can ignore the flurry of arrows parts. It basically says do 5 shots that do 45% of your AD, so multiply that out. That's 90, 180, 235. So you're gaining 135% AD, and you're gaining attack speed. So you're gaining the 135% AD, you're gaining the 45% attack speed for 5 seconds, is basically what it says. That's the really simple way of looking at that. Cat for Fortune? Nah, we're not running Fortune. Alright, we have no bows right now, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're not in a great spot here with the no bows, so... That's going to put us in a pretty awful spot. Okay, we chillin' for now. Question about Chosen Lux. Normally Lux ults during Divine and gets the bonus, which makes her true fast. With the Chosen Lux, her mana is decreased and she casts before ascending, losing the bonus true damage. This makes it detrimental to pick a Chosen for her. Is there any world where this gets changed? It seems like a little troll pick. I personally think you're over-indexing on that first ult. I think there's a version where you actually itemize that Chosen Lux, and her second cast becomes very strong. So I just don't agree that that's a troll pick. So, probably not going to get changed. What the hell is Shade intention to evade Wukong's skill? I'm so sad now. Yep, Shade avoids everything, so... It is what it is. Okay, item-wise, we're at 2, 4, 6, 8. We're still due 4 more components, 3 after Carousel. So we can still greed for better, like, spots here. Hopefully we get a bow. Another rod would be good. So... Agree, whoever said Jan over Lux. That is a good call. Don't you think that the big patches are the problem that makes it feel like TFT is hardly playable for some players sometimes? I mean, there's a lot of people that take time to learn the meta and get better, and it's negated by a single patch. I think, as I mentioned in that Reddit post, I think that's a very oversimplistic way of looking at what the actual problem is. Blaming it on a large patch is just a hindsight way of pointing out that, like, there's all these other problems we have to deal with, and yes, one thing being out of balance ruins the meta. That's true. I think he's gonna take the bow, yeah. Fuck. Which means we take the rod. Yeah, and the other, like I said, if we were doing small patches where we only touched 1 or 2 things at a time, guess what I'd be getting earful of? Why aren't you fixing all these other problems that are being dealt with? All these champs are bad, all these traits are bad, why would I ever take them? You know, and so again, like, we have to solve a lot of problems, and everything is so interconnected that if one thing is off, the whole stack of cards falls down. So, it is a difficult process to be sure. Are there any chosen units that you would always pick up regardless of your comp? Regardless of my comp? Fortune Tahm Kench? Probably the only... Sejuani. Vanguard Sejuani is probably something I take almost any time. Sejuani is just so good. So... Isn't Ashe better here? Not really. But like I said, the thing is we're going to be suffering anyway because we just don't have Warwick items. We're still due 3 more items, but unless we get something really good here, we're in trouble. We need at least 1 bow, or this is just bad times for us. Five-game loss streak, though. Perfect loss streak into Raptors would be fine with me. Time to pivot into sharpshooters. I mean, the thing is, it actually doesn't even matter that much right now, though, because, again, without the Shiv, this actually isn't that strong, so... But again, we're getting 3 items at least. So hopefully one of those 3 is a bow. We have not seen a bow yet. It's at max capacity, so just cross your fingers. Divine is completely absurd? I mean, look, the Statikk Shiv... A good loss. Perfect loss. The Statikk Shiv Warwick Divine build is certainly very, very strong. So... Alright, next turn we roll down. It's honestly just a good idea to hold Warwick whatever comp you play. I don't know if that... Well... Yeah, as a countermeasure right now, yeah, I could see it. Alright, bow. Bow. Oh, we are so screwed, folks. Hey, we got 1 bow. Okay, we're good. We're good. Life goes on. I don't know who the last item here goes on, but... Yeah, this is where the comp gets a little absurd, now that I have the Shiv. Without the Shiv, it wasn't that great, but... That answers who this goes on, though. Sweet. Alright. I think we chill for a bit. Lee Sin is obviously the thing we want in, but... Why 5 Divine and no Mystic? Because Divine's good. I could pull out Warwick. Basically what it comes down to right now. Like, we can definitely just do this. It's fine. Alright, we chillin'. Yeah, I know, I don't know why I keep saying Warwick. Wukong. No dyslexia here, I promise. Ash over Morg? Nope. Nope. This is giving us Dazzler and Enlightened, which is fine. We don't actually want Hunter right now, so... Ooh, this Lee Sin's a little scary. Yeah. That Shiv damage. Woo! Woo! I sent a bug in your private Twitch. Okay, cool. I'll take a look. If I haven't already. I mean... That's what we want. And we got it. Sweet. I mean, it's not my fault they didn't take it. Yeah, I have no idea why they didn't take it. What? Blue buff isn't good for him, and blue buff isn't good. I mean, the Lissandra player, you could have taken blue buff. That would have been really good for you. Oh well. Okay, so this goes in, this goes in. We good. If we hit the next level... This probably goes back in, not this. So we sell this. Actually, I'm not sure here. I actually don't know. Shen is better for Adept. We want Adept. Because the early parts of the fight are where this comp can die, so we definitely want Adept. But I'd say Morg over 40 MR. I don't know. Dazzler, like, there just aren't a lot of AD comps right now. So I don't know about that. Worst patch in TFT history. See, saying shit like that just makes you sound like an idiot. I'm sorry. The patch is bad. No argument. Worst patch in history? Come on. Not even close. Not even close. I have no Grievous wounds? True. I don't need Mystic for them. Yeah, you're right. It's probably Dazzler. Let's just commit to the Dazzler. There are so many patches I can name that were worse than this one. So many. It's not even close. It's actually just absurd to me that anyone believes that. And yes, again, I have called out that we are human. We make mistakes, so... I don't appreciate the toxicity around it, especially considering how open we are about it, but... I'm probably wrong because I'm not a game dev and loads of data to look at, but I'm curious. Would changing Shiv back to upgrading damage with star level actually encourage reroll comps that much? I feel like the only reason it didn't set 3 was because his main user was 1 cost, where now it's ran by 3 and 4 costs. I mean, certainly to a lesser degree, you're not wrong. But for example, one of its better users right now in a balanced state is Vayne, and so I do think if we put too much on the back end, it'd be too good on Vayne. Or it just goes back to being unusable, period. So... Okay, this is not a game where we want to greed. So... I don't know how to respond to that. Ez over Morgana? Oh, true. True. We lose Enlightened, but that's not a big deal. Alright, let's see here. 6 Dusk, that's the player we just beat. So it's just these two. Positioning-wise... Let me think. Should hit that. Oh no, Q. What am I doing? QS. I'm such an idiot. I'm an idiot. What am I doing positioning around and trying to fucking get a QS person? That just makes me dumb. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lose this. Yeah, still lose this. Uh-oh. Turns out trying to Zephyr somebody with QS was not the play. Oops. Alright, is there anything else we can do to bolster this army? Not really. Just better positioning is what it comes down to. Zillion over Ezreal? No. No, definitely not. Nice. No question, just wanted to say thanks for all the work you do. Watching your stream as well as playing the game is hours of fun. Sweet! Glad you and your nephews enjoy. Is it intentional that unused synergies don't show when there are too many of them? Yes, this thing can only support 10. That's what it comes down to. I'm pretty sure we lose this fight too. Yep. Despite the good Zephyr. I don't know, this is feeling like not a first. No Zeeks? Yeah, that's true. I don't have Zeeks. Oh, nice. Well, it's at least a second. We take seconds. Who do you have for winning tomorrow for Pick'em? I believe I have Genji winning on my Pick'ems. Okay, so the question is, how do we beat this player? We have to avoid their Lee Sin. We can't Zephyr this. don't know if we change much here. Zephyr Yasuo? Yeah. I didn't Zephyr anyone, so that was pretty poor. I don't know. It feels like we're gonna lose this. Oh, wait. No, we're good. We're good. Close. Woof. Close. Is that it? Alright. GG. Don't feel good about it, but GG.